Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Longing. For those who aren't sure what this game is, you'll know up at the top here, 400 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. That is how long it takes to complete this game in real time. This is all I really know about the game, is that you start playing it and 400 days later, the game ends. So this is going to be a long-term project, you might say, but from what I understand, you can speed that timer up, and also, you don't have to be playing it the whole time. You dip in and out and see how things are going, sort of thing. So this is going to be something I probably dip into once every fortnight, maybe even once every month, I don't know. We'll come back in a fortnight probably and see how we're doing, and if not a lot has changed, we will make it, longer between videos. I don't even know how long the videos are likely to be, how much there is to see in each session, but I don't know, I'm just intrigued by this one. It's an interesting concept. There's absolutely, you can't change your computer clock apparently to skip it. It knows, it works these things out. So honestly, all you can really do with this game is wait, and long. For it is a long game. Let's have a look, shall we? Deep, deep beneath the earth, there lay the realms of an old king. Studio Suifs. We got the credits at the start, that's odd. You don't see front-loaded credits very often, do you? Really bucking the trends, this one. I like how they just had music from other games listed there that's in this game. I assume they got they actually got permission to use it, but maybe not. Maybe they just stole it. There he is. There's the old king. Oh, he's actually... I thought he was a statue. He actually seems to be somewhat alive, though. His hand moved and shit. My powers have faded. All I have left is you, my faithful shade. All I ask of you is to wait, and never to leave these caves. I shall now sleep for 400 days to gather my remaining strength. Wake me when September ends, or when the time has come to end all fear and longing. I can do that. I can do that. I thought we were just going to be in pitch blackness for a while. This is my home, a nice place to spend the next 400 days waiting. Ah. Oh, we can draw. Draw a friend. Oh, he's gonna slowly sketch this in real time. It's coming in, it's coming in. Give him a second, he'll work it out. He'll get there. He's quite the artist, honestly. I like the way he draws in that he sort of slowly fades in his drawing all at once. It's like a chalk rubbing or whatever, you know? Like it's like he's got a spider squished underneath the paper and he's just like rubbing a bit of chalk over the top of it to get the imprint. Wow, look at him go. But soon we're going to have a friend. We're going to have a little friend. A little spider friend. It's going to be worth it, isn't it? It's going to be worth the time invested. We can hang this on our wall or something. Yay! Oh, I can put it wherever I want. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, within reason, I guess. Put it down here. I'm going to put it next to the hole to keep the scary things out of the hole. There we go. Time goes very faster within the company of great art. This one deserves a special place on my wall. Yeah, man. We got books we can sit down and read. Nothing better than resting the weary body on a comforting armchair. I'd always wanted to read Moby Dick. I've got a copy of Moby Dick, actually. I've had a copy of Moby Dick for ages, and it's like a really old like printing from like the late 1800s, I think. It's probably worth something. But I don't want to read it because obviously it's old and it's like a little bit fragile. The spine's starting to go a bit and stuff. So I need to get myself like an actual real copy of Moby Dick. If you can actually read Moby Dick in this game, I might actually do that. Not in these videos, but just at some point. Oh yeah, no, all 1,282 pages of Moby Dick are in here. Call me Ishmael. No, we're not going to sit and read Moby Dick. We'll put that away. Let's see what Thoughts is. There we go. This is a bit more interesting. The king told me to wait for 400 days, then I should awaken him, and he will end all fear and longing. I wonder what will happen. At least my birthday will be a bit sooner. Oh. Isn't your birthday like... Oh, your birthday will be in a year, won't it? For some reason I was thinking that we were waiting a year. I was like, oh, your birthday will be on the day that the game ends, but no, it'll be for about 50 days beforehand. I'll definitely have to remember to come back in on his birthday, which is the 3rd of February. I'll try and remember that. I will not remember that. That's only 12 pages. We could read The Goose Girl if we really wanted. We'll come back to that. We have things to explore here on day one, but on a later day, if there's not much going on, our time flies. I should be reading more. Yeah, if there's not much going on later on, which there probably won't be. Let's be real. I might come back and read The Goose Girl. Go back in your armchair. Actually, no. Oh, okay. I wanted to check out the hole, but sit and stare. Sit and stare. I think I'm something, but I'm something. Make a fire? My fireplace. Oh, I didn't realize I put the flammable painting right next to the fireplace. Oh, I need materials to make fire. Interesting. Well, I don't have any of that. I need flint, and then coal, lapis lazuli, or sulfur. Can I admire the painting? I can pick it up. I can't admire it though. Okay, so that's this room. I know there's more to it than one room. You're not just trapped in a room drawing pictures and reading books forever. And I believe more of it opens up the more you go and stuff. Like there's... Oh, look at the hourglass then. I didn't notice that. Time is progressing slow and steady. Slow and steady. Is that going to be going for 400 days? That's a hell of an hourglass. Make music? I will need to find all 4 parts of this instrument before I can enjoy the pleasure of making music. I currently have 1 instrument part. Okay. That's something to look forward to then, isn't it? Keep going. Okay, here's where Kingy lives. How you doing, Kingy? Having a good nap? I think the king will allow me to explore this vast realm, but I better remember the way back. Oh, I can like teleport to places from here? I'm just going to do this manually for now, I think. I'm not going to try and awaken the king. I was specifically told not to. I'm curious as to what happens if I do try, but I think he'd be a bit pissed if he was like, I need to sleep for 400 days and I wake him after 18 minutes. Oh, we've passed more time than has actually passed in real life. I guess reading and drawing and stuff makes time pass faster. There's no need to hurry. I have plenty of time to walk. I knew you could make time pass faster in some ways, but I think maybe you can only pass time faster if you're in the game. The time we spend in the game doing things in the game will speed the time up, but when we're just idly waiting between videos, it will only pass the amount of time that's actually passed. I think that's how it works. He does really like these stairs though. Which is pretty good for him, I think. Because he's probably going to see quite a lot of them. Oh good, more stairs. Reassuring. How did I go here? I was curious what this was. Go up the stairs instead then if you're going to be a little bit of a pissant about it. You can't work it out, can you? You've not mastered the art of stairs yet. It's click to move, by the way, in case you're curious about the controls. You hold down left click and he just slowly walks to the cursor point. Right click to interact. That's it. That's all the controls. I see something lying on the ground. A lump of coal. Ah, I'll keep you safe, my little brother. Yeah, cool, man. Cool, man. 1 of 5. We're heading towards fire. I'm assuming it's because of the nature of this game that we'll spend ages collecting all these supplies, we'll light a fire, and it will last like an hour, and then it will go out again, and it will do nothing. It's just a thing to... Oh. What coal there? A lump of coal, a fallen brother is returning home. Is he like a coal creature then? Is that what the shade is? The door hasn't opened in a long time. It might take a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, no kidding, it might. Look at it. Look at it go. Look at it go. That's some high-speed door opening. I mean, it's not going so slowly that I feel like I need to like go read a book or something. Like by the time I've got to the bottom of these stairs, it will probably be done. So I might as well just wait for it, right? I might as well just hang out here and watch this door slowly open. But this is just like a representative, a little taste of what this game is all about. It is about waiting to see what happens when the king wakes up, right? And there's going to be a lot of waiting. I totally see that this is not a game for everyone. Hell, it might not even be a game for me. I could squeeze through already, but not to wait until the door is open in my full glory would be blasphemy. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, you open in full glory now? Yeah, let's go. Seems like a great place to be lonely. I better remember the way. I remember the way, don't you worry. Can we get up this side? I'm assuming we can't. It's gonna let us walk so far and then be like, nope. Oh no, we can climb. Do a climb. There we go. Neat. What's behind door number 1? Oh! The king has a bit of a Smaug hoard. Piece of chalk. Now I'll be able to paint the pale moon that will remain forever enshrouded. Use Mattock. Treasure behind a nearly impenetrable window of crystal glass. Not that I could make much use of it anyway. Apparently if I get a... It said a mattock, but the icon was a pickaxe. I don't know what a mattock is. I'm assuming we could, in theory, smash that glass at some point and get the treasure, but as you say, what is actually the point? It's in our home anyway, more or less, right? Okay, when he said you better remember the way, he wasn't kidding. This place is a little bit mazy, isn't it? I am truly alone. I'm sorry to hear that, pal. I mean, I'm here with you. I'm here supporting you in these trying times. We slowly walk around a very, very large dungeon. Oh, fuck. Suddenly I'm not so sure I'm going to remember the way back. Let's descend into the abyss. This does give me lots to explore. I mean, obviously I don't need to explore it all today. I'm probably not going to be able to explore it all today in an hour. But it gives us a lot to look into over the course of God knows how long. The lone guardian is patrolling the empty streets. We go this way? No? We go this way a little bit more first? Then go that way? Nope. Game can be a little bit finicky when it comes to doing stuff like this. I'm all for the game being slow paced, like I get that, but like, are we just not able to go up there? Is that just not a real place? Is it a trick? Yeah, slow paced is fine. Hang on, I think something flashed on the screen when I was walking along here a second ago. Pick up. It did say pick up. It was like a bug or something, and it left. Not a bug as in a video game bug, a bug as in a little insect. Did I ever finish that thought I was saying about slow paced? Sometimes a beautiful melody is playing in my head. No, yeah, as I say, I'm all for the game being slow paced, but if it's also going to be finicky to control, that's going to be an entire another ball game. Piece of flint. I can use 2 of them to make a nice fire at home. Cool. Ah, a defeat. Now I have 1 times disappointment. Oh no. Oh, it's music on and off. I was trying to see if we can see our inventory anyway. Seems not. I don't know if that's just the game making a joke, or if we actually have like a disappointment tracker or something that we can't get too high, or else he gets depressed or some, I don't know. These T-junctions are murder, man. Up. There we go. I did it. I mastered the T-junction. I think we probably could have taken the other T-junction earlier as well, but just too tricky for little old me. Too much of a complex system. I'm assuming a lot of this is going to loop around back into itself as well. Like, it's not going to be a different screen from every exit from every room, you know, like things are going to join back up. I just hope I can piece it all together. I really wasn't expecting this much exploration this early on. I was expecting there to be quite a lot to explore in the game, but I thought it would be like stuff would be closed off until, you know, till like you're 10 days in and you get access to 2 more rooms, and then you're 20 days in and you get access to another 2 more rooms, you know, that's that sort of deal. It gives me a lot to get invested in early. Oh, this is a sheer drop. I mean, I can't say I'm not curious. Can't say I'm not a little bit intrigued as to what happens if he falls off. Mattock, maybe. Oh, there is a jump. There is a jump button. But if I jump and die, then who's going to wake up the king? I don't know, maybe after I've played the game long enough, I'll eventually reach a point where I'm willing to take the jump. I do want that pickaxe. I would love that pickaxe. And that cave is so shiny and crystally. That would be a real cool thing to have. Real cool thing to explore, right? Much more interesting than these barren caves, these endless twisting caverns. Hallways upon hallways upon hallways. Every time one of those drops from the sky, I think I can pick those things up that drip from the sky. I thought it was just like water droplets at first, but I definitely got a pickup option when I was walking past one once. I don't know if they are like little bugs, little buggies that drop down and then bury away again. I wish I had someone to talk to, but I can still talk to myself after all. I just need to sit down for a while and sort out my thoughts. It's just like me for real, for real. Oh, hang on. Lump of coal there. Mysterious. Didn't see that. That was incredibly well hidden from me. Okay, this, I'm assuming, is... There's a thing there. Down there is where we descended into the abyss that one time. I think. Sheet of paper will be useful for my art studies. I wonder where it came from. Oh, do I need paper for art? I must have, like, just used my single piece of paper I had at the start of the game. Be nice to make more, though. Apparently we can draw the pale moon now. I like the smell of Earth. You know what, so do I, to be fair. So do I. I'm not dismissing his text boxes anymore. We're living with his latest thought on screen at all times. Can we jump this? Oh, hang on. I feel like that wants to fall down, right? This looks less lethal than the other jump, at least, though. Let's go for it. This jump is too exciting for my taste. I better wait for the stalactite to come down first. Okay. I guess that could happen in a week. Okay. So I was right. Things do open up over time. I might check in a week from now then, see what's beyond the stalactite. That's a good thing to remember. And you go then. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, I bet he would have done the same if I told him to jump off that cliff, to be fair. And I don't blame him. Fuck it, let's see what these doors are first. Thing is, there's very few dead ends in this game. Everything sort of just keeps expanding, keeps connecting to each other. There's always more to explore. Always more stairs to not be able to navigate properly. Beautiful thing about having this text box up here is it means what's above me is a magical surprise every time. You don't get spoiled on the top of the stairs early, you know? Oh, it's a staircase to nowhere. That's pretty cool. See if we get any contextual options when we reach the top. A meaningless ascent. Now I have to... Okay, it does track your disappointments. Wonder if that's the thing, like you get a certain amount of disappointment and then he just has to chill for a bit. Like you can't use him. You just have to log off and leave him asleep in his chair or something. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't think a little disappointment ever hurt anyone anyway. Prepared for the real world now, Mr. Shade. Does this door that I can't click on, does it take me? No, it doesn't. Okay. Fuck this door then, we're going to keep going the other way. There's so much cave here. From time to time, solitude can be a good thing. 400 days is a bit much. I basically experienced that during COVID, to be honest. It wasn't a good time. I live alone. I like living alone. I like my own company a lot, but I'm not like a pure introvert. In that I do need social interaction on a fairly regular basis. Is why going to work and such like are a good thing. When it's just purely me on my own for a long period of time, though, Jesus Christ, it sucks. These carvings seem to show a rather crude map of the kingdom. It would take some time to decipher it. Some time, you say? Assume, I'm there. Over there is the pickaxe room. Up there is stuff. Is one of these the king room down at the bottom? I don't know. I don't recognise most of these rooms, honestly. Up from here looks like it's something pretty cool, though. It also might link back round to the pickaxe room, which would be quite useful to know. I'm fully expecting to not be able to get the pickaxe yet, by the way. I'm fully expecting it to be completely out of my reach for... These stairs should lead to the caves beyond the Earthen Palace. I don't think the king would like it if I ventured out there. Okay. Alright. You know what? We'll leave this then. That's something to explore later. Something to explore when we're feeling a bit more confident. And we're familiar with the incredibly complex and twisting layout of this area. I don't know if I'm ever going to get familiar with it, is the thing, though, dropping in and out the way I plan to. Like, I could probably find my way back right now, but I don't massively, have a map in my head or anything right now. And a week from now, 2 weeks from now, it's probably going to be even vaguer, This isn't... Oh, it is a door. Why was there another door off to the side of the screen there? That was weird. More coal. Beautiful. Need one more flint and one more coal and I can start a fire. That'll be a fun climax to today's video, wouldn't it? Assuming I can ever find my way back to my room. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop giving me these doors that just lead to more doors. Not going that way, we're going this way. Fuck the Mordor route. One does not simply... You know what I mean? One does not simply... I have never understood life. I'm not sure anyone has, bud. Not sure anyone has. I think I just walked past some coal down there. But that's fine. There's plenty of it. We'll always find more coal. Okay. This is a different room. There's a thing in the background down there. Look at the thing. It might be part of the musical instrument, actually. It looks like a little tube with, finger holes. You know what I mean? Work out how to get over there, which we probably can't. Little serene little pool over here, though. Little moment of moist. Inspect moss. There is moss growing here, but it's not ready to be harvested yet. Okay. Maybe one day. Splish. Splash. Yeah, it doesn't look... Yeah, I see there's lots of opportunities to inspect moss, but... Maybe one day we'll have all the moss we could ever dream of. God, wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be an amazing thing? That's a door? Could have fooled me. I'm committed to the moss room now, though. there's so much moss. Once this moss starts growing, I'm gonna be moss rich. The moss baron, they'll call me. I will lord my extensive supplies of moss over all the poor moss peasants. This is the dead end. The water is not deep enough to drown myself in. Oh, that's a positive or a negative, depending on your outlook, I suppose. Now, I can't imagine if you wanted to off yourself. This is not a YouTube friendly conversation, is it? If you wanted to off yourself, drowning is probably not the best way to go about that, is it? Let's be real. I believe the body automatically flips over. Like if you pass out face down in water, you will automatically flip onto your back so that you won't drown. That's just a thing that the buoyancy of the body is designed to do. So it is kind of impossible to kill yourself by drowning, from that perspective at least. Unless it's super shallow water. In fact, you could actually drown yourself more easily in water like this than you could in water that is deep enough to float in, you know what I mean? Fun facts. Obviously, if it's super deep, you can drown yourself there, though, because, you know, if you're deep enough down, you're gonna run out of oxygen, right? It's only really the sweet spot that you can't drown in. Oh, okay, it's just more dead-end caves full of moss. This hasn't been the best detour, honestly. I got kind of intrigued by the wet area. It's just coal that falls from the sky and then disappears. You just have like a timer to grab it, I guess. Yeah, I was intrigued by this area, but it's not really paying dividends, I'm not gonna lie. You know where to come if we ever need moss. Eventually. Eventually we can come here if we ever need moss. Okay, and we presumably can't get up there yet. In fact, this water is clearly digging a hole, isn't it? Little droplet is doing a lot of hard work, yeah. Fine. Fine. What a failure. I don't think it... I think if I could make it, if I wait for the friendly droplet to fill up this pit, it might take a month. Oh, the droplet's filling up the pit. I see. I thought it was like eroding the ground, and we were going to wait for the droplet to like dig a hole all the way down. Okay, so we can come here in a month, we can get the stalactite in a week. We've got a couple of things to remember. I think the stalactite's going to be one I can find a little bit easier. Finding my way back here might take a while. I'm sure there's probably a quicker route than the one we took, though, to be fair. I just walked past... Was that the entrance I just walked past there? Am I dumb? Oh, I think I'm dumb. About face. About face. Done it wrong. Done it wrong. Done it wrong. In my defense, these entrances are pretty hard to spot. They're not as clearly defined as the doors in the other areas. Okay, well that was the water area. Lots of moss and a pit that will fill up eventually. Good to know, good to know. To be fair, I did only try inspecting one of the moss spots. It's possible we could actually have harvested moss from one of the others, but I'm assuming there'll be more of a visual cue when it's grown. Because I can't even see the moss right now, right? Assuming there'll be like a little green patch that we can collect or something. I don't know. I don't know. Down this way. We're not going back to that room of 3 doors. We're not entertaining that as a concept. Okay, down. We'll go for a big down right now. I think we've seen a lot of the up, honestly. Not all of it. Not all of it for sure, but some of it. A lot more than we've seen of the down, so. So I feel like we might be able to find a relatively short path back to the start if we come down this way. And a red thing. Love a red thing, me. Piece of clay. Oh, red colour for my paintings. Okay, alright. We're gonna have all kinds of fun things to draw. Oh, we're below there now. Alright. I'll entertain this. I want to try and get to that room in the back, to be honest. Because there's definitely a thing back there that's caught my eye. This is like the opposite of that other room I went into. I feel like the cave here is warm and beautiful. I feel like going this way is potentially going to take me where I want to be. Is this somewhere we've been before? I'm honestly not sure if this is somewhere we've been before or not. A lot of these caves look pretty similar. I feel like maybe, right? Yeah, maybe. Maybe for sure. This is the first one of these triple rooms that I noped out of. Thought that was a thing. Pick it up. Piece of wood. Might be useful for building a bed. Okay, there's a lot more options here than I was expecting. We can really kit out our home. Okay, so this next back round to there. We can go straight through that triple room. Doesn't really explain to me how the fuck we get to that back way. Maybe if we go down here and through that door below us? I think I've sort of mapped this area out a bit. It's a little bit convoluted, but it's symmetrical is the advantage of it. So you can sort of work out, like if I keep going left from here, I will end up in the other version of this room, sort of thing, you know what I mean? It's mirror. Would you go down, please, dude? What the hell? This is the biggest issue I have with this game, honestly. Like, right, fine, pick up whatever that is. Will that make you happy? Good. Coal. Beautiful. Getting him to... like, walking left to right is all fine and dandy, but walking up and down... There we go. There we go. It's difficult. I'm looking for something in these caves, I'm just not sure what. Just like all of us in real life. It's a metaphor. Oh, this place is nice. I want to get to that back tunnel. Then maybe this way? Oh, that's where we came in through. Hold up. So what's left? I know this room is cool, but that's where we want to be. Those zigzaggy paths in the background, we probably can't get to them yet, right? I should talk to myself more often. Go on then. Don't promise and then that fall. Oh, hang on. What's this door? Definitely not been here yet. Probably behind this door is where the secrets lie, I imagine. This door should lead to the library but is blocked from the other side. I will add this event to my list of disappointments. Okay. For a second there I thought the door required 3 disappointments to get through, and I was like, oh, I've got 2 disappointments, maybe my disappointments are paying off. But obviously that wouldn't make any sense. Man can dream though. Oh god. I am thoroughly fucking confused now. I keep expecting to come back to some place I recognise, and it's not happening. Okay, I mean, I recognise this. Okay, so if I'd kept going up from here, we would have reached the wet zone. The wet zone is up from here. So if we go back down... I know we could check out that cool crystal room, but that's a little bit of a detour from where we are now. I'm honestly just sort of trying to figure out a way to get back home at this point. I feel like we need to do more down for that. I don't think we quite have enough materials to make a fire. We've got enough coal for sure, but we don't have... we've only got 1 piece of flint. We do have a piece of wood that can be put to use building a bed, potentially. 2 new colours to draw with. I mean, lots of excitement going on, right? We can just make him walk downstairs. We can just master the art of walking downstairs. Everything will be so much better. No, don't turn around. Keep going. It's another door. Didn't see that coming, did you? Plot twist of the century. Oh, hold on, what's that at the end? Is that wood? Is that a piece of the musical instrument? That's what I'm excited about. I am so eager to find the pieces of this musical instrument. I want to hear his sweet, sweet cadence. His beautiful melodies. Hey! There's 4 pieces total, right? And I have 2. I mean, one of them I started with, but, you know, I'm still going to count that as a victory for Joe. Oh, is that Flint? Are you Flint? Hey, Flint. Yeah, now I can start a nice fire at home. That'll be cool. If I can ever get home again. I don't think left is the way to go to get home, I'm not gonna lie. But what is this? I'm just endlessly curious. That's like the entrance to a dark, lonely place, just the thing I need. Okay. Oh yeah, let's not fuck with this area yet. This can be a thing for later. We'll stay in the light for this first episode, I think. Honestly, like, I was going to just do 1 episode a week, or 1 episode every 2 weeks, or whatever to begin with, but there's a lot of this I've not explored yet. I might change up that schedule a little bit. I think maybe for the beginning, we'll just play this at a regular cadence, just to sort of at least get some semblance of mental map of this entire area. Because there's a lot we've not done yet still, and this episode is rapidly drawing to a close. Okay, I know where this is. We're actually right near the crystal room again. So if I can find where the crystal room is reliably, which I don't think is too far from the start, then I can find the dark place again. I don't even want that coal. I don't care. It can just sit there on the floor, completely uncollected. Taking a stroll in these magnificent halls is like a fulfilling occupation. That's not what he said, but it's what I said. I interpreted his words into my own words by changing one of them accidentally. Like a high school student doing his dissertation from Wikipedia. This is the start again though, right? So I have actually seen most of this. Let me just see what's through that top door. I know there's a bunch of other doors I've not explored, but I've got like a vague sense of completion here, right? I've pieced things together roughly, just like in a general sort of this is in this direction from here sense, you know? Obviously, where every wire connects is a slightly different matter. I don't know why it just told me I could use the mattock again. I don't know why it just told me that, because I didn't see anything worth mattocking, but... Have I been in this hall before? A lot of doors in it. A lot of doors in it. I've definitely not been here before. We found a book. Sheet of paper will be useful for my art studies, yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, we can get the book as well. Oh, the king doesn't mind if I borrow one of his books. I now have 5 books at home. I couldn't help but notice how big that bookcase was. We all remember how big that bookcase was, right? Double clicking changes the icon, and I'm not quite sure what that means. There we go, did it, mastered it. No, don't you dare turn around again. Don't you dare turn around again. I will see what's up these stairs if it fucking kills me. No, you can do it. Come on. Oh, it like links back round to the other side. And this side has a piece of paper for me. Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of books potentially grabbable in this game, and I've only found 1 so far. So there's definitely a lot we've not explored yet. There's a lot out there in this game to see and uncover. But presumably a lot of it will open up the more we wait. Waiting is going to be a major thing in this game, I see for sure. For now though, we will return home. Might just do one last little drawing to round off the day. I've got sheets of paper, I have drawing materials. Let's see what we can create. A work of beauty to put on my wall, you know. We can also start a fire, which will be pretty cool. No, you can do it. You might not be able to go back down this way. Go on. Go on, do it. Jump. Sometimes he will do things just if you are near them and click on them. Sometimes he gets a bit finicky about it. Thankfully there is a little prompt you can press at the top. Okay. Back through the door and back down to home. It takes long enough just to get to the dungeon, doesn't it? Like, to climb all these stairs, walk through the king's room and everything. At least there's more coal here now. This isn't an easy... I mean, I guess I could probably just wrap it up anywhere and just leave him in the middle of nowhere for a week, but I feel kind of bad about doing that. I've grown attached to this little guy in the short 50 minutes I've been playing with him. And I imagine I'm going to grow a lot more attached to him the more I play. There's gotta be something in that corner. That looks like a cave. Something's going to happen there for sure. Fine, I will guide you manually. I can't just click at the bottom of the stairs and he'll go down them. I have to guide him in the direction I want him to walk. What are those king snoring noises? I didn't clock those before. He's having a good time, he is. He's having a proper dream. What do big stone kings dream about, do you think? Something cool? Something truly epic? Some king shit? Or do you think he dreams about, like, being a regular guy? Away from the paparazzi? Away from the glitz and glamour of sitting in a big chair in a room he can't possibly ever get out of? So if this is what kings did in real life, I wouldn't have so much of an issue with them. Because that fucking sucks, man. Sure, we'll give you £1 billion a year or whatever if you're just gonna be forced to sit in a stinky little hole all day. Can I add my musical instrument piece to this musical instrument piece? No, I need to find them all before I can do anything. Let's start a nice little fire, just because we can. A regular fire. Beautiful. Beautiful, Mr. Shade. Do a little drawing. Make a sad moon. Make a weeping moon. Kind of like the tooth. I'm gonna make this red and white. I assume this is going to use all 3 of my supplies to make this. But it's going to be worth it. I don't know, maybe we'll keep them. Maybe we only need to find each drawing supply once, but this doesn't seem like the sort of game that's going to be that lenient on me, you know. I'm going to make a nice tooth picture. I'm going to hang it on my wall. And then we're going to call it a day. I think I probably will return to this one once more before we begin our proper cadence of, you know, once every God knows how long. Because I want to explore that dark room. I think there's probably a few other bits and pieces I've missed as well. You know, how I want to see what the world has to offer me. Obviously, I know that we need to come back in a week for that stalactite to drop and a month for that pool to fill up. So those are both going to be things for much later down the road. I guess a week isn't that long ago, but you know. But yeah, we'll drop back in on this once more, and then we will start to space it a little bit rarer after that. I don't know how many paintings I'm likely to draw, so I'm just gonna sort of line them in order along the edge of my room like this, like an arch, depending on how many I get done. But that said, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. Thanks for watching. If you're interested to see where the hell... My phone just binged. That was a really cool punctuation for my outro, wasn't it? But if you're interested to see where the hell this game goes, maybe pick it up for yourself. You could probably blitz through it a lot quicker than I'm going to, because this is going to be a long haul Let's Play, I'll tell you that much. Or tune in next time. I'll see you.